we have seen the first kind of indigo plantation, that is the nij. Now let's talk about the Ryti kind of indigo plantation. Under the Ryti kind of indigo plantation, the planters signed an agreement, a satta, with the Ryot. And sometimes the village headman was pressurized to sign an agreement on behalf of all the villagers. And according to this settlement, the contract, when it was signed, there were cash advances given to the farmers at very low rate of interest. After that, the condition was that the 25% of the land of the farmer was to be used for the indigo cultivation. The planter provided the seed and the drill, while the land was to be of the Ryot, and he had to look after the plant, and thus when the plantation was ready, he had to give it to the planter. But slowly the farmer realized that the loan which was given was actually a vicious circle, because he got a very low price for the plant that he had grown, and thus he would have to take a fresh loan after every cultivation, which meant loan after loan and loan and loan and loan, which never ended. Besides, the soil which was to be used for indigo was the best soil, the fertile soil, and it used to get exhausted because the indigo plant has very deep roots, and thus it became unfit for rice cultivation. When all this was understood by the Indian farmers, they understood one thing very clearly, that it was not a very healthy, profitable venture, and they wanted to just come out of it. But it was not that easy, because when in 1859 the farmers refused to grow indigo and the Britishers were not ready for it, but the Indians came out to fight with the Britishers with their swords, spears, bows and arrows, which means that the Blue Rebellion had started in India, wherein the farmers refused to grow indigo, and they even said that if we are forced to grow indigo, we'll run away from here. And he said, one of them, that I would rather grow indigo than die. So the stance was very clear, and now the rebellion broke out in all parts of the country.